Tag. Hi! I just realized that I forgot to tag the hashtag I was supposed to for this video, but I'll do it after. Hello, friends. Happy, what's today? Tuesday morning. There's a guy I follow on Instagram. His name is Matt Matthews. I believe that's his last name. Anyways, he's a boudoir photographer and he's incredible. And you should follow him on Instagram and TikTok if you don't. He's so funny. But he always says, whatever fuck day it is. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't even know what day it is. Anyway, hi. So I joined this beautiful boot camp called Be on TV. What's this Be on TV boot camp? And it has a series of things that you're supposed to do each day, right? Well, one of the things that we did yesterday was to write a list of all of your badass moments and then share one. So I shared one in their group, and then the extra credit was to share it here. And y'all know I love sharing my stories with you. And it was just really fun because I was like, damn, look at all these cool things that I can share with my people that they may not know about me. Hey, Joe. Hey, Justin. So here we are. And I wanted to share this badass moment because, again, like there's a list and I might just share all of them with you each, from day to day. But we're going to just pick one for today. So it's funny because for many, many years, I didn't realize that this was a badass moment. It didn't click in my head. I'm pretty, I've tried to be better this past, like in 21, one of my big goals was to acknowledge the stuff that I'm really good at and the stuff that I do really well versus just like, oh, it's okay. It's not, whatever. No, like it's fucking good. And so we need to acknowledge those things in ourselves much more. It's very important. So anyway, I remember it was probably last year when I was talking with someone answering some questions about my company because people are flabbergasted by what I do for a living and that it exists. People in St. Louis specifically, I would say, they're like, you do what? Huh? Oh, okay. Here's the deal. Everyone assumes, so those of you who don't know, I'm a business and life coach. I help people grow their businesses and their lives to mesh well and be exactly what they want it to be, whatever the fuck that looks like for them. And it's incredible and I love what I do. But what a lot of people don't know is they think that because I grew up here and I live here physically, that means that all of my clients are companies here in St. Louis, right? And I'm here to tell you that for the first 4 years of my business, I had no local customers at all. And I think that's a pretty badass thing. Let's just say it, okay? This girl from St. Louis leaves her job at the body shop, right? Where I had built this whole thing at the body shop and decided I'm going to figure out how to fucking do something else and share what I know and use my gifts to help other people, right? And I did all of it virtually, all online. And I built this clientele of people for the first 4 years of my company. And none of them were anywhere near me. A lot of my clients I've never even met in real life still to this day, which sucks. But some of them are, stationed in Germany or live in Australia or live in New Zealand or live in places that like I can't just so simply go to all the time, right? And all over the United States and Canada and all of these places. And it's like I had this moment where someone just assumed that all of my clients live here and I must just be that kind of consultant, that just goes and meets people at coffee shops or whatever, or goes straight to their shops and that's where we do all of our work. And I realized why they made the assumption. I do now have a couple of clients that live locally, right? So Samantha, a lot of you guys know Samantha. I share her story a lot because she's amazing at sharing it and it's beautiful and makes me happy. Sam was my first client that lived in St. Louis. And her and I worked together. It's about 4 years ago, is when we started working together. And she owns a business here in St. Louis. She introduced me to someone else here in St. Louis that I worked with, and I've worked with a few other people here locally since, right? But because of that, people assume that all of my clientele was here. And I'm sharing this with you because that's a pretty badass thing. Like, what a cool thing to have built this company that, again, a lot of the people here are like, I don't understand how this works. And it's okay, they don't have to. But obviously it does because it pays my bills and I help people. Like, again, I'm able to help and assist people build companies all over the world. But like, that's pretty cool, you guys. And I remember, again, that day last year when someone made that assumption that I was like, wait a minute, that is a badass moment, isn't it? Interesting. And so I think that there's two things that come from listening to this. Number one is, hey, that's a cool tidbit of information about me that you might not be aware of. Number two, there's a lot of things that you probably are really fucking good at, or really, really cool things that you've accomplished in your life, or that you do, that to you might seem normal, or to you might just work, right? That might be what happens. It just might be what happens. But it's actually probably pretty unique, and it's probably pretty badass, and you should take a step back and acknowledge that, because we have to acknowledge those wins in ourselves if we want to be better, feel better, be more confident, and then do better for ourselves, our families, and the world, right? We have to acknowledge those pieces. So those are your 2 takeaways, or whatever else nuggets you want to take away from. Kyle, hello, Mr. Beck. She is a snoozing. I will show you her because I don't want to wake her, but I will show you. Hold on. And then I'm going to go. Hold on for the puppy cuteness because it's real cute. Where's my, whoops. She's seeping. It's a rough life with being a Mia. Oh, I said her name. Are you awake? Okay. So there she is. Not on my lap at the moment, but she will be most of the day, which is why I didn't want to wake her, because the moments I get with an empty lap, I'm going to take them. So anyways, you guys, that was my story for today. And I really do think I'm going to share a bit of these things because I feel like there's always value in everybody's sharing. That's how I do business and life, is storytelling, because I know for me, every person takes a piece that suits them, right? And as always, you have a great day too, Kyle. You guys all have a great day. As always, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think anybody else would find it interesting or motivating or inspiring or whatever, hit the share button, please, and thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.